that you? Listen, child. Ooh, you kind of caught me off guard there, but that's all right. It's good to see you, girl. Where you been? What took you so long to come back? Anywho, I'm happy you're here. Do me a favor. Go on over to StyleSeat.com/TouchByTy Hair Co. and book your girl. If you're in the DC, DMV area and you need to get your zoots done or that face glam, hit me up. Books are always open and I'm always accepting new clients. Go on and book me on StyleSeat. Head over to Instagram @TouchByTy Hair Co. and click that book now button or give us a call 202-539-2202 to set up your appointment or consultation. You know I love you. You know I'm happy that you came back. It's good to see you. Stay tuned for the video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'll see you in a sec. We are live, honey. Hold on. Let's get the podcasting. We are live, honey. We are live. Welcome to TalksWitTy, the podcast live, okay? It is Thursday, so you already know what time it is. It is Spill the Tea Thursdays. We have a show, okay? Spill the Tea has been gone for a while, okay? I'm working on 2 cameras. I'm on Instagram Live on my TalksWitTy page, and I'm also on my Facebook and YouTube platform tonight. So we got a show. I haven't did Spill the Tea Thursdays in a long time, okay? So we have a show. We're going to try to get some people to come on up in here. I'm going to pull some stuff up on the internet, all right, so I can make sure we're not lagging. Are we lagging? Or we got good connection? I need to know if there's good connection. If there's good connection, put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the comment section if you are having and receiving a good connection. I need a 1, a number 1. Good evening. I need to know that we got good connection. Okay. Hey, Lazo. Okay. We got good connection, a 1. Okay. I see the 1s coming through. So we ain't got no lagging going on. Great. Hold on, I'm pulling a few things up. I want to make sure we're good. Okay, we're not lagging. Okay. We getting ready to get into the show. Okay. It's TalksWitTy Live. Unfortunately, Instagram is not going to see the same thing that Facebook is seeing, but I'm going to cue this TalksWitTy intro and we'll be back. Cue my intro. Hey, Angel. Hey, girl. How you doing? What took you so long to get here? Anyway, I'm happy that you came back. It's your girl, Ty, a.k.a. TalksWitTy, the podcast, and I appreciate you clicking on this video. If you haven't, go ahead. Hit that subscribe button. Also, I need you to do me one quick favor. Go on over to Spotify and iTunes, okay? Podcasts, that is. Type in TalksWitTy and hit that follow button. That way, if you miss me here on YouTube, you're able to catch me while you're riding to work or just you need a minute to decompress. Come on in the room, girl. Let's talk about it. It's your girl, Ty. I'm so happy you came back. Now stay tuned for the episode. Hit that like and share button. I'll see you in a sec. And you should be able to get me on there. TalksWitTy. Okay, baby, hop on there. All right. It's something in the air. Okay? It's something in the air. I don't know what the hell it is. Because everybody is losing their goddamn mind. Everybody is losing their damn mind. Okay? Everybody. So here's a little tea time. I was in the gym this morning. I was minding my business. Okay, we're gonna start the show off because I need to release this because I'm still it messed up my whole day. My whole day been irritated. Okay, I'm in the gym. I'm minding my business. Okay, I'm getting my RDLs on. You know, I'm trying to get this booty nice and tight. All right, I'm trying to get right. Okay. And this gentleman taps me on my shoulder and he asks me, "Excuse me, are you using this area?" Now, it's a small area on the side of me that nobody's using, okay? And that's cool. So he asked me, "Excuse me, are you using this area?" So I'm like, "No, you can go ahead. Go ahead and get on over there, do your thing. Bust it on open, do your thing. Because I'm doing my thing, Now, keep in mind, I go to gym at 5 o'clock in the morning. All right? So that means I get up at 4. Okay? I get up at 4 o'clock. I make the necessary sacrifices because it just starts my day off right. Like if I don't go to the gym, and I go to the gym about 4 times a week, but I have to go. Like it makes me feel better when I go. So I'm minding, I go into the gym and he asked me, if he could get beside me. So I'm like, yeah, cool, no problem. Go ahead. Y'all, I'm doing me. And in the middle of me doing me, this guy, he says, "Excuse me." The same guy that asked me to get in the corner. He says, "Excuse me. Do you mind moving over a little bit?" Nigga, what? Do I what? You want me to do what? What? Do you mind moving over a little bit? So I look and I'm like, I'm in my head, I'm like, okay, because it's my duty to be kind. All right. And he don't know me. And that's all right. So I just chuckled and I let it go, y'all. I let it go. So I'm in the middle of doing, I don't know if y'all know what RDLs are, but you're doing with dumbbells and you come up, it's something like a deadlift a little bit, and you come up and you work the glute muscle and the lower back. So I got a hat on my head because I work out with a hat, and I go down and I'm in the process of coming up. So I'm looking down, and when I go to look up, I see this mofo got his hand out like he about to touch me. Y'all know damn well I went the hell off up in that gym this morning. Motherfucker, don't you put your motherfucking hands on me, nigga. I will bust you in your head with this motherfucking weight. Is you crazy? Don't you put your hands on me? You don't have to you don't have to be so volatile. No, you don't have to put your hands on me. Well, I was just trying to tell you, you ain't telling me shit. You don't put your hands on. That man lost his mind, but I tell you, he got the curse. I haven't cursed anybody out that bad. And in a small part of me felt kind of bad after. But then I was like, no, I don't feel bad because he had me messed up. You don't listen. It's something in the air. Everybody's losing their damn mind. I'm telling you, we're going to get into so much tonight. Okay. I have a lot on the menu. Okay. We got some to talk about. It's going down in the room tonight. So come on in here. Get your wine, whatever you're sipping on, because we're going to spill the tea. We're going to talk about these crazy ass people in the world. Okay? Get it, drop! Okay, so it's official. The show has officially begun. I just had to get that off of my chest. But y'all, everybody is really like losing their minds. Okay, like it's really, really bad. Like it's really bad. Tonight we're going to start the show off. What do I want to start the show off with? I got a lot here to go over. But because a lot has happened in the past couple weeks. So some stuff I'm gonna be talking about that's already been in the media for a little bit, at least about a week or so. And then some things I'm gonna talk about like happened recently. So y'all listen, I'm gonna talk about something that is disturbing me. This US and China situation. I pray that a war is not about to start. And this is on a serious note, okay? I'm speaking from someone who is a veteran. We worry about such minute things, right? Like what I'm about to talk about now. And in a way, we need these type of things to make us laugh, to keep us going, to, get away from all the chaos, right? You need that. But this USA and China situation is serious. It's serious, and if you're not taking it serious, you need to be taking it serious. And no one's gonna say this because they don't want people freaking out, right? But make sure you got a lot of water. Make sure you got a lot of perishables. Make sure you have everything that you need to be okay. Okay? Make sure that you have everything that you need to be okay. And if you don't, make sure you start. Make sure you start getting your meats and plastic. Go get your goodies. Go get all your water. Go get your eggs. Go get your bleach. Go anything that you feel like you might need. Just start. Just start, because this is crazy. Okay, I should have named this "Everybody Losing Their Damn Mind," because we're gonna roll right on into this foolery. I don't know if you guys seen this crazy ass lady. Okay, now if this was a black woman, this would not have went like this. I'm gonna roll the clip, because her crazy ass should have been knocked to the floor. She shouldn't have been showed no mercy. She shouldn't have been showed no mercy. None. At all. At all. Let me find it. Hold on. They was a little bit too nice. The way we see them putting black men face in the dirt constantly and killing our black women.
The week of May 15 for the trial.
Stop it. Stop it. Rachel, call.
Is they bringing 7 in? Or, yeah, let's just go to secondary. We'll stand by there.
Billy, can you walk?
The week of May 15 for the trial.
Stop it. Stop it. Rachel, call.
Is they bringing 7 in? Or, yeah, let's just go to secondary. We'll stand by there.
Billy, can you walk?
Now, this fool was accused of decapitating her husband. She's batshit crazy already. She should have been in a separate room. Like, why is she in that room? And did you see her go at her attorney? I'm gonna play that clip one more time. Y'all got to see. Examine this clip. Y'all, look at this. Look at this clip.
The week of May 15 for the trial.
Stop it. Stop it. Rachel, call.
Is they bringing 7 in? Or, yeah, let's just go to secondary. I'll stand by there.
Billy, can you walk?
And she just walk her ass out of there like it's a normal day. She pushes her head onto the side and walks right on out. The poor man, he couldn't even handle her. He couldn't even handle it. He tell the lady, Rachel, call. Ain't nobody helping him. You see, she was kind of handling him a little bit. She wasn't playing. She wasn't playing with that man. She was not playing with that man. Like, what? It's something, everybody's losing their goddamn mind. Okay? Everybody's losing their mind. She decapitated her husband. This lady should have been in a muzzle, a damn mummy suit. There's no way. She should have been just sitting there like a regular person. Of course she crazy as hell. Y'all ought to know at any time she finna pop off. I wonder what her energy is like in jail. I wonder what it's like. Had she been a black woman, baby, they would have slung, tased, shot. That's a whole nother conversation for another day. Y'all already know how I feel about that. But listen, everybody's losing their mind. It's so much going on. This is something that I was happy to see and hear about. They should have gave his ass the death penalty. Okay? Look at this here. So Peyton Gendron sentenced to life in prison for the killing of the 10 black people in the supermarket. He should have gotten the death penalty. Period. I'm happy that they didn't let that one slip through the cracks. But as far as I'm concerned, he should have gotten the death penalty. And it should have been a hard, let me not say that. Because we all should treat people kind. Even crazy ass people like that lady and his ass. But I'm going to tell you something. That was pure evilness. And I don't even know how you combat a level of evil like that. That was pure evilness what she did, and that was pure evilness what he did. What the fuck is wrong with you people? Y'all are losing y'all damn mind. And the thing is, y'all always been fucked up. Y'all always been messed up. Y'all just feeling comfortable enough to act on it. Child, this how I feel.
Woo! I'm going through it, bitch. I'm losing my motherfucking medulla. Woo! I'm going through it, bitch. I'm losing my motherfucking medulla.
The people is going crazy, y'all. They're losing their minds, okay? Now, ladies, before I get into that, I'm going to get into this, right? Because this has been a huge, it's been super, super big on social media, okay? This pastor, I'm not even sure of her name. I think they're going to put her name. I'll be putting her name up on the screen, right? This Beyonce situation. And you're damn to hell. And I'm going to just be quiet and I'm going to play the clip. Let's do that for the people who haven't seen this, because this is disturbing in a lot of ways.
In the name of Jesus, how dare you call yourself a Christian? I don't care what pastor you got that is okay with it. I don't care what pastor you got that think it's cool. I don't care what pastor you got that's singing along to their song because they want some clout. Why you think that man called himself Jehovah? It was short for Jehovah. When a witch has a coven, it's normally a small thing. Witches' covens are normally 3 to 7 people. When it becomes thousands, it's called a hive. Y'all are part of that lady beehive? And you call yourself a Christian? May the dealings of the Lord come upon you. You think this is small stuff. You think you not going to that lady's concert is not an initiation. You think you not going to that concert is not a ritual. You think you not going to concert is not a gate. That entire concert is a gate. How dare you call yourself a Christian? In the name.
And this, my friends, is the problem with religion. This is why we can't bring people closer to God. Right here. Perfect example. Now, does Beyonce have a dark side to her? Yes. I think Armand Wiggins said it best. He's another content creator. He said that she indeed has a dark side, and she does. She does. It's a little grungy. It's a little darkish, and her, just like a whole lot of artists in the industry, says some things that could be a little, but here we have this pastor, and she's angry, like she's upset. Like, I don't know what all of that energy is, right? Because how does who you listen to determine whether you're going to hell or not? Like, how does who you choose to listen to as an artist determine if that is what's going to get us into hell? I'm on my way. You understand what I'm saying? Because I've heard people say, I've listened to music that was 10,000 times worse than whatever Beyonce got going on. You know? And then, you know, it's, you call her a witch and all this. It's like, it was personal. Like, what? It's that was a lot. Like, you're a woman of God, a woman of faith. You're supposed to be a woman of love. I think that, again, Armand Wiggins said this best, and I'm going to credit him because I watch him, and he did say this, and I agreed with him. It was the delivery for me. The delivery in that. And I think that is the problem with religion. When you're not doing what they want you to do, how they want you to do it, it's oh, you going to hell. No, that's not a thing. Okay. And I'm over religious people quoting the Bible when it's convenient. Like, I'm over that. Do not quote the Bible when it's convenient for you, because according to the good book, that's why Jesus Christ came. Jesus Christ came and died for all of our sins. Okay. And everything that was in the Old Testament was non-existent through the blood of Jesus. So you cannot sit up here and preach this type of foolery. If you believe these things about this woman, then you pray for her. You speak life into her. You don't cast her out. And then you talking about clout, sis. This is probably the #1 most clout chasing thing that I have seen this year. And it's coming from a woman who has a platform and is supposed to be saving souls. Miss Tiffany, how dare you? Sis, you're wrong, and you need to check yourself. That's personal. That's not godly. That's not spiritual. And you're wrong. You don't deserve the platform that you have. Like, that's not a thing. We all fall short. And I'm going to show y'all. So this is, I don't know if you guys seen this. Hold on, let me make sure I got my loop on, because I want to read this. I want to make sure that we get this, because I don't like stuff like this. Like, this type of stuff is a problem for me. So these were some tweets. So, you know, the Beehive don't play. Okay, they don't play about Beyonce. Like, you come for her, you need to come correct. Like, and I feel like that about anybody on anything. And I'm not coming for this lady, but she's definitely not somebody that I will be following. and all the fools. I wouldn't have been okay. Like, that's just wrong on so many levels, honey, please. So here, you know, she made a few tweets. This was back supposedly, I guess sometime in, what's that, 2014. Got a chance to catch the Jay and Beyonce concert, and it was amazing. A few gospel tunes because we love Jesus, some Beyonce because we stands for that bitch, and some reggae because we from the rock. So this is the tea. A whole lot of people feel like that, Miss Tiffany. A whole lot of people feel like that. I like Beyonce, right? I'm not gonna say I'm Beehive, but I definitely like her as a performer, as an entertainer, and I think she's good at what she does, along with a whole lot of other entertainers who may not say things and do things that I always agree with. Yes, some things are controversial. Yes. I don't know if y'all caught the Grammys, which I did not watch, but I did see clips from it. And Jay-Z just reenacted the whole Last Supper. And everybody knows that my favorite rapper is Jay-Z. Like, do I agree with everything he does? No. But do I like him as an artist? Absolutely. Do I think that he's intelligent? Yeah. And do I think that he's good at what he does? Absolutely. That means I'm going to hell because I like to listen to Jay-Z and Beyonce? Lord have mercy. Where did they say that at? You know, like how is that a thing? How is that a thing? Let me tell you something. I'd rather listen to Jay-Z and Beyonce than to listen to someone with a platform that speaks as God's representative talking bullshit like that. And I'll stand before the good man when it's my time and he'll figure me out. That's crazy. So then she turns around because now she has to clean it up, right? I got saved in 2015. These tweets I wrote in 2012 and they're tweets that I wrote in 2012 and 2015. I used to love Beyonce and Jay-Z, and I was definitely not saved and hated the church. You sound like you hate everybody. The way you sound, it's a mess. I also loved having sex before marriage, drinking, going to the club, busting B's head, what'd she say, wide open if they played with me, and a host of other ungodly things. Who are you to deem something ungodly? Who the hell are you to think that you can deem anything as ungodly? That lady is full of hate. You can see it. It spews from her pores. God saved me. God saved in my shower. Got saved in my shower. August 2015. Haven't compromised my relationship with God by bowing down to Beyonce or Beyonce since. Bowing down. Lord Jesus, you need help. Find y'all somebody else to play with. I have the backing of the Lord. Sis, do you? Your idols will drop dead, thus saith the Lord. So this is the problem. Sis, Beyonce was your idol. That don't mean she's everybody else's idol. See, that's what I'm saying. That's a personal thing. That's a personal thing. And then what else the hell she say that's disturbing to me in this? Hold on, let me go back. Haven't compromised my late relationship. She's not bowing down. Who's bowing down, sis? Like, who's doing that? That's not even normal, right? That's not a normal thing. She reads, I haven't had sex before marriage, no drinking, no going to the club. Okay, stop. I can't take it. I ain't had no sex, no drinking, no going to the club, all this foolery. Look. What did Jesus die for? And if you could get saved, why can't everybody else? Girl, I can't with you. I can't even take you serious. And all your peers need to tell you about yourself, because the way that you handle that is exactly why people won't go to the church, myself included. It's a bunch of hypocrites in there, and I don't have time for it. I'm all about relationship over religion with me. And you can't tell me I ain't blessed. Girl, bye. You a hot mess. Now, talking about hot mess. Listen. Tokyo Tony and Black China. Okay. I too have had a troubled relationship with my mom. Okay. It's been ups, downs. We're very much on the up and up now to be able to make it through the things that we've been through. But it was not always like that. Tokyo Tony is a problem. Okay. And she needs help. She needs some counseling. She needs to get herself together. She's pushing her daughter further away daily. And she ought to be shaming herself. She takes to the internet. Anybody that can take to a public platform and talk about your child like that. And she does it, monthly? Every other month she's doing this. Like, this is not okay. That is your child. And if you want to be around her and you want to be around your grandkids, you got to get yourself together, mommy. And no shade, I like Tokyo and China when they are on good terms. I think that they could do amazing things together. I get it. Like, I see that frayed relationship and I understand it. And I love when they're on the same page. When they are together, they are both a light in the room. They really are. But when they are not, it is bad. And I think China has just gotten to a point where she just doesn't respond anymore. And I get it. It's unhealthy. It's toxic. It's bipolar-ish. You know, 1 minute you cool, the next minute you cut. Like, what? This is crazy. And then I should have downloaded the clip of her like scrolling through some DMs or some text messages where she recently asked her for $3,800 after saying the Illuminati got her and all, she would sacrifice you and all this, and you turn around and ask her for $3,800 for an apartment. What is wrong? Like, you should be getting paid for all this foolishness that you're doing. You don't get paid for those live streams. You don't get paid for that. You got to figure that out, sis. Like, that's crazy. This is your grandchildren's mother. Like, they have to watch. Look at this shit, man.
Nobody come for Angela, because they gonna come. They gonna come. There's nothing I can do. I don't ever want to go around my daughter again. Not alone. Not without 2 pistols and a pit bull. I feel marked for death with her. Because they do these things so they can get up. Oh, my mama died. Never. Only when the Lord ready. And I got things to do out here. Young. I'm saying right now, China, you are done out here. They gonna get you. They gonna get you next. Don't say I didn't say it. I'm gonna prepare for it. I really am. They're gonna tear her down. They're gonna put her on drugs. She don't speak up for herself. She don't do it. She sit in her house like a hermit. I'm just done with it. I'm definitely afraid of her. I swear to God, she would sacrifice me for more. What is she doing at the Grammys? For what? You ain't did it. I can't complete nothing with a weak nigga. I'm coming out my feelings. And when I come out my feelings this time, I ain't gonna worry about King. I ain't gonna worry about Dream. I'm not gonna worry about Angela. I'm gonna get my soul right.
Yeah, Tokyo Tony is a mess. First, she says she not gonna go around her unless she had two bats and a pit bull. Then she condemns her with her tongue. She doesn't speak life into her daughter. Like she just you anything they gonna put you on drugs. They gonna do this. They gonna do that. Then she says you with another ass man. Then she asked her why she at the Grammys. That's a little salty. That I feel like that's a little hate. Like, lady, what? Let me run this shit. Run the clip again. Run it again.
Nobody come for Angela, because they gonna come. They gonna come. There's nothing I can do. I don't ever want to go around my daughter again. Not alone. Not without two pistols and a pit bull. I feel marked for death with her because they do these things so they can get up. Oh, my mama died. Never. Only when the Lord ready. And I got things to do out here. Young. I'm saying right now, China, you are done out here. They gonna get you. They gonna get you next. Don't say I didn't say it. I'm gonna prepare for it. I really am. They're gonna tear her down. They're gonna put her on drugs. She don't speak up for herself. She don't do shit. She sit in that house like a hermit. I'm just done with it. I'm definitely afraid of her. I swear to God, she would sacrifice me for more. What is she doing at the Grammys? For what? You ain't did it. I can't complete nothing with a weak nigga. I'm coming out my feelings, and when I come out my feelings this time, I ain't gonna worry about King. I ain't gonna worry about Dream. I'm not gonna worry about Angela. I'm gonna get my soul right.
Yes, Tony, we need you to get your soul right because you're a hot ass mess. You are a hot ass mess. And that is ridiculous. That's ridiculous. That is crazy. Like, it's no way you in your late 40s, 50s. I'm going to give you that at the youngest. And you up here and you acting like this. You take to social media and you constantly go against your daughter every time. I used to think that Black China was a little bit mean to her mother, but now I see why. Kimberly Vi, if you ever, do you understand me, lady? If you ever carry on like that, you ain't got to worry about me. That is insane. It's unhealthy. It's toxic. You do need to get your soul together, Miss Tokyo. And then maybe you can, once you're whole and once you're in a good place, then maybe you could work on your relationship with your daughter. And I pray that you guys find closure because I like you two together. Every time you guys do a show together, every time you guys do something together, I really, really, really like it. And so when you two are at odds, it's painful to watch. It's painful to watch. Okay. And speaking of painful to watch, right? I found a clip that is disturbing. So please, I'm going to go ahead and put the warning out before you guys watch it. And I'm going to talk about it after we watch the clip. This is disturbing. And we're going to talk about what's happening and allegedly who this is in the clip. So I'm going to run the clip. Okay. Here we go. Okay. So allegedly, okay, this whole shit is fucked up. Let me say that right there. Everything about this video is fucked up. And when I see it, it makes my stomach hurt. Okay. So allegedly, this is Jay Prince's daughter. Allegedly. And it looks like, okay, so if you don't know who Jay Prince is, I'm not really sure who he is myself, but what I think is that he's the founder of Mob Ties, the entertainment group based out of Houston, Texas. Okay. And right now there's a little riffraff going on between him and Offset. Sir, if this is your daughter, I think you got bigger fish to fry than whatever the hell going on with Offset. Okay? If this is your daughter. I don't know if it is, but if it is, yeah. That clip is disturbing. And I got questions. First of all, who the fuck is recording that shit? They're just as much a part of the problem, because there's no way I would have sat and recorded her carrying on like that with a child. No, baby, that wouldn't have went like that. And then posted it. Unfortunately, that is a clip of this young lady at her lowest. This is a very low space that she is in. And it was captured on camera. And it's terrible. Someone needs to get that child ASAP Rocky, like yesterday, the day before yesterday, last month. Somebody needs to get that child. And somebody needs to get this young lady some help. She needs help. I do not know if she's a single parent. I do not know the stressors of her life. But none of that calls for an innocent child who did not ask to be here to be handled so recklessly. That is scary. That is a very, very, very scary moment. It's not easy to watch. It's not anything to laugh about. We can quickly pass judgment on this young girl. But there is something going on deeper here. Okay? So I encourage you, young ladies, young men, wear a condom. Because once that child is here, it's no going back. They're here. And they're yours, and they ain't going nowhere, and they're your responsibility. And it is your duty to take care of that child. No matter if you're having a bad day, a good day, a high or low, the child is still yours. And the thing about children is they don't ask to be here. As women, I put that burden on us. And a lot of women are not going to like that I'm saying this, and that's okay. But we bear that cross when we allow someone to enter into our bodies unprotected. That means that we're ready to have a child. If there's nothing medically wrong with you that would keep you from getting pregnant, then you're ready to have a baby if you're having unprotected sex. Period. Because we all know that the outcome of that can very much be a baby. So you have to make sure that when you're doing that, you're ready with or without the guy. It just is what it is, ladies. And it's tough because the men do have some responsibility to that, but we bear the life. We carry, and it is ultimately us. So be encouraged, and if you're not ready, put a condom on. That is disturbing. In motherhood, I have been in some extremely frustrated mindsets. But I would never handle, handle either of my children or anybody's child for that matter with such negligence. I am praying for this young lady, and I'm praying for peace and clarity because she's going to need that to be able to be the best version of herself for her child. And I hate to drop such a heavy, burden on the show, but I felt like I needed to get that out there. It was a lot. That was a lot. That was a lot. So moving right along, let's talk about our girl Riri. So Riri recently revealed her pregnancy. She recently revealed her pregnancy. Oh my God, Marco, you need to turn on your notifications. Okay? I'll go back through some things after we talk about this. But Riri recently revealed her pregnancy. And our girl is pregnant with baby number 2. Okay? And she is glowing and growing in her family. I love her and A$AP Rocky together. How do we feel about this? Okay? And he just lets her do her. Like, I love this for them. Okay? I love this for them. So there was a lot of talk about the Rihanna Super Bowl performance. Okay? Everybody had something to say. I don't know what the hell everybody was expecting. Like, seriously. What was y'all expecting Rihanna to do? I loved it. I loved the performance. I think she looked amazing. I think she sounded amazing. I think that she performed amazing given her circumstance. Ain't no way I would have had my pregnant ass floating on no thing up in the air and doing all that. I'm not doing all that pregnant. I'm not doing all that not pregnant. Okay? I thought she did absolutely amazing. I loved it. I loved it. It was very much Rihanna. It was very much a vibe. I sung every song from the time that she started to the time that she ended. Rihanna is not Beyonce. I'm over y'all comparing her to Beyonce. There are 2 different artists. There are 2 different vibes. There are 2 different performers. Rihanna is music. Beyonce is performance. And that's no shade. It just is what it is. The woman hasn't been on stage in years. And she's pregnant, and she did an amazing job. She put the Fenty plug. I mean, she just did the damn thing. Yes, Riri, do you? And I love Rihanna. Rihanna is one of the women that can definitely turn me. Okay, she can turn me. All right, she can turn me. And yes, Marco, she ate all of it and left no crumbs. Okay, she was everything. All right, she could definitely turn me still with the belly and all. Like, the girl is bad. I'm sorry. And she just looked good. She looked happy. She's very much in her grown, like she's just doing well. She's glowing, she's growing, and you can see it, and it looks amazing, and I'm here for it. Okay? I love how her, you would touch me. I love how A$AP Rocky supports her, how he stands by her, how he puts her in the forefront and just lets her be her. I think it's dope as hell. I'm happy for them, I'm super duper happy for them. So this recently happened. I don't know if this was today or yesterday. Social media reacts to her calling her son so fine. Listen, you people are crazy. Okay? And y'all going to find fault in any and everything, and it doesn't matter. Okay? There is nothing in me that feels like this woman meant this in a sexual way. If she wants to refer to her son as fine instead of handsome, that's her goddamn child. Why do people feel like they have to have an opinion about every damn thing? Like when B called Jay beautiful. Yeah, like what is the deal with y'all? You people are miserable. The world is losing its damn mind. It's miserable and it's just looking for something to I don't know. It's crazy. It's on a it's her referring to her son as fine. It's nothing wrong with that. Like it's if that's what she calls her son, like why does that bother anybody? This woman is a multi-fucking billionaire. She could call her fucking kids whatever the fuck she want to call them. Like what? Are y'all serious? Like what? What? Like Rihanna ain't like, and she had time for y'all today because she responded a little bit. But I'm just like, y'all are sick to even be thinking like that. When y'all got, and this ain't nothing but them. This ain't nothing but them. Okay? And y'all folks. This is my show. I can say what the hell I want to say. Y'all folks is doing shit like this. Okay? Y'all worry about the wrong shit and shit like
the week of May 15 for the trial.
okay? Capiche? Got it? That's exactly what that is. Y'all want yes, they want to sexualize everything. Everything is not about sex. Listen, y'all do that incest and nasty shit. Melanated folk don't do no shit like that. I'm just saying. That's y'all. That's from them Roman days. Back in Rome. All that Game of Thrones. That's y'all. Period. I don't care if you don't like it. That's y'all sick asses with them sick ass minds thinking that sick ass shit. That woman did not mean that like that. Like, come on now. Come on. Like, come on. We worried about the wrong stuff. We worried about the wrong stuff. Let's move right on down. D-line. So y'all, Wendy Williams popped out. Now, this is new news. Nobody has really seen Wendy since she did her interview a couple of months ago. So nobody has really seen Wendy. Okay, and she popped out, baby, in this bad ass. Where Ro at? Did you see that fur, Ro? Did you see that fur? That made me think about you and Crystal when I saw that coat. Check it out. I'm gonna run the clip.
Yeah. Keisha, where you at? Keisha? Come on, Wendy.
How you doing?
Keisha, where you at? Keisha? Come on, Wendy.
How you doing?
Keisha, where you at? Keisha?
Y'all see that fur? That motherfucker was bad. She did look healthy. She looked healthy. She did. Wendy's getting older, and I think that some of her illnesses are catching up to her a little bit. I think that she's always a little, her anxiety, and I think that like her eyes show that anxiety. Like she always has the big eyes. She's always watching where she's walking because she doesn't want to fall. She has the lymphoma, I believe. And she always keeps her somebody nice and strong next to her to help her. And I was just really happy to see her. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to play devil's advocate with this situation with Wendy Williams, because let's be honest, Wendy Williams has made her career off of talking shit about other people. Okay. That's who Wendy is. Okay. She's a gossip girl. She gives her opinion. Oh, we got Megan coming up. I got her. Hold on. Lord have mercy. The hotties is in the building. But she's built a career on talking. I'm not gonna say talking. She built her career doing exactly what I'm doing tonight. Giving her opinion on other people. Okay. And whether people agree with her or not, she built her career on that. Okay. She built her career on that. And some details for what, Marco? What? Put it in the comments. Details for what? That's how she built her career. So unfortunately, her life has kind of become what she talked about, right? Her life has kind of become a result of what made her famous. And I hate that has happened to her. I hate that has happened to her. And she didn't deserve, I don't think anyone deserves that. Her husband did not win the recent case against her. He was asking for more money. Why did he feel like he was entitled to that? I have no clue. He's crazy. And I'm happy that he did not win that case. He doesn't just, I think he just wants to see her at her worst. And then you're spending all this money on girls and all that shit. Like, Kevin is a hot ass mess. And she deserves to be getting herself together and walking back into her glory. Okay. So good for you, Wendy. You look good. Keep taking care of yourself and keep popping out. You could see her fans. They were going crazy. Like, people were super duper happy to see Wendy. Ooh, Marco, I did not put Megan in the thing. Hold on. Let me do that for you. Because I don't see the clip. Oh my God. So I don't have the clip. Fuck. But Megan did pop out. She popped out for her birthday. Okay. I do not have, let me see if I have it. Hold on. So Marco can see. He can see Megan. Hold on one second, y'all. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, I think I have it here. That's the MP4. Hold on. It's a lot of work, man. But I'm doing this for you, Marco. I'm doing this for you. Hold on. For her birthday, her friends and family surprised her with a surprise dinner. Okay. And she popped out. Meg, our girl, she popped out. Meg popped out. And she looked fucking amazing. Okay. She looked gorgeous. Let me put this. Okay, I'm coming. Let me put this into the studio so that I can show you this video of your girl. This is a lot of work just to put this video in here now. Yeah. Okay. See all this happening for you? She's not pregnant. Who said she was pregnant? Nobody said she was pregnant. She's not pregnant. Hold on. How the hell? Oh, let me put this in here. You got me going through all this just so you could see her. Okay. Let's get it in. It's processing. We appreciate it. Oh, Ro said skip Megan. Nobody can. Why you mad at Megan, Ro? What's going on with you? What's going on? Megan is not pregnant. She's not pregnant. Oh, she didn't look pregnant. Megan just went through a horrific time. She just went through a horrific time. Let's play this clip. Let's run the clip.
Birthday, Prima! Birthday, Prima!
Yo, yes, she did. Really, she went through a difficult time. Listen, men can do whatever. Listen. Under no circumstances should Megan's sexual past, her history, who she chooses to do it with, whatever she got going on, that shouldn't even have been brought into the case. The case was about somebody shooting her. This is the thing, society, and I get it. This is no shade. Like, I get it to the highest level of getting it. Okay. We don't want to accept that we're living in a time where men, women are doing the same thing as men. And, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It just, I don't always, excuse me. I'm not saying that I agree with it. That's not what I'm saying, but it is what it is. I don't think that her sexual past was on trial. Okay. I don't think that her sexual past was on trial here. Okay. I think that her sex life should not have mattered. We are live, honey. We are live. Welcome to TalksWitTy, the podcast live. Okay. Dang. It is Thursday, so you already know what time it is. Okay. So yeah, I'm sorry. I had to start my second half of the show. So yeah. Like, her sexual orientation was not on trial. What she did in her sex life, it wasn't on trial. The fact remains that Tory Lanez shot her. I think that it was more, I don't think that he meant to shoot her. Now, let me say that. I don't think that he meant to shoot her. I think that that was an ego thing. I think that that was an ego situation. And I think that he let his ego get the best of him. And then shots ring. And then boom, she ends up getting hurt. And, it was just unfortunate. It's just a bad situation all around. Tory Lanez is in jail. He's probably not getting out. Last I heard, he was trying to appeal the case. But it just is what it is. And now people are judging the content of Meg's character. I do think that Meg is a dirty girl. I think she's a little ruthless, but that doesn't take away from her talent. And that doesn't take away from her intelligence, or the way that she overcomes everything that happens to her. I love seeing her. Kelsey did not shoot her. You didn't hear the recording of Tory calling Kelsey? Bro, Kelsey did not shoot her. Kelsey did not shoot Megan. Bitch, we all drunks. Now this one right here, what the hell that mean? We all drink a little. We all drink a little drinky drink. I can't judge about that. I'm gonna have me a drinky drink. Yeah, I think that she is a little freaky. Freaky. And I don't think that she remember what happened because she was intoxicated, okay, at the time. And it's all the way around unfortunate. I think that everybody was lying in the case as far as I'm concerned. Meg lied. What's the girl? Kelsey, she lied. Tory, the only one that didn't technically lie because he didn't get on the stand, but all of them lied. Well, since then, it's been said that she doesn't drink as much. She doesn't partake as much. So I'm just happy that she looks good. Okay. Y'all, Meg look good. Meg looks good. And she's out.
Birthday, Prima! Birthday, Prima!
Yeah. I thought it was going to be a mistrial. I agree with you, Ro. I thought it was going to be a mistrial. I thought it was going to be a mistrial because it just wasn't any solid evidence. So the fact that it wasn't, it's a little weird to me. But, the people do what they got to do. She took some free Tory. Girl, Tory is a problem. Took some free Tory. Tory is a little maniac. He has a very violent history with women. No, like at some point the guy's got to be held accountable. He's violent. He's had several violent encounters with not just women but men too. He always pulling out a gun. Like he has a real bad little man complex. Tori need Ayanna fix my life. That's what the hell Tori need. Tori got a real bad little man complex. It is like real bad. He didn't beat up his baby mamas. She got restraining orders, yang yang on the man. Like, no. Tori might need to sit down and get himself together and work on himself. I'm not saying he needs to be locked in a cage. I'm not saying that, but Tori got some damn issues. Now, speaking of men, okay, I want to talk about this. Okay, is this possible? Kevin Gates said he went 21 days with no food and no water. And then look at this man. He was fine, chubby, and he fine, slim. Okay? He fine. I take him either way. Okay? I will take him either way. He looks great. Okay? Kevin really is doing his thing, and he looks good. For a while, it was said that him and Drika had separated, and obviously they did because he was out with some other girl that he didn't even look right with. I talked about that on my show when I saw it. I posted it. It was a hot ass mess, and I didn't think that it looked right, and it was a hot ass mess. I'm happy to see him back with his wife. Rika really held that together, huh? She really like. And I think that what people forget is that marriages work and people go through things. Oh yeah, he would have passed out. He probably was getting some type of IVs or something like that. That's a long time, 21 days. That's a long time to go. So I think he was getting some type of fluids or something like that, because that's a long time. And the body starts eating at itself at some point. So yeah, I agree with you. But I'm happy to see them back together. They look amazing together. I like Kevin and Drika together. It works. It's beautiful. And I'm happy to see them back on the up and up. I think that it's dope. And I think that that's who he should be with. Now, on the other hand, let's get into this ghetto ass mess right here. Okay. This is a ghetto ass mess. Okay, so some girl named Ruby Rose. Now, I don't know all these damn people. All right. And this girl, okay, Ruby Rose, is obviously somebody that used to date this guy, DDG. Now, I do know DDG. And I know DDG because of my son. And I know DDG from YouTube. I like DDG. I like him. I like how he moved, how he was consistent, how he came up, and how he brought all of his family with him, including his Ruby Rose chick. I'm just saying, they were together at that time, and she kind of came up in that content creation era, like that, I guess like COVID time where content creation. I should have been on it that back then too, but the Navy had me working. But anyway. She was on that content creation era, and unfortunately, they broke up due to whatever. I like DDG. I think that he's a very intelligent young man. I think that he's a very smart businessman. But I think that he's the fool too. Okay, because you let this girl, you're going to DM her, and for whatever reason, you thought that she wasn't going to put this out. She's saying that this is why she's single. She's saying that, just talking shit about you, basically embarrassing you. Now, if you don't know, DDG is now with, what is her damn name? Haley. Okay. So him and Haley, and then you see this girl. Now, looking at a picture, okay, when you look at this picture, Haley looks out of place. DDG looked like he belonged with this Ruby Rose girl. And she looked like she belonged with him. Haley looked like she don't even fit this picture. And I'm just being honest. I'm just being real. This is terrible on a lot of levels. And I'm going to address this. So the guy, he's wrong. He's wrong. He's dead ass wrong. And the ex, he reaches out to the ex-girlfriend, and the ex-girlfriend goes straight to the damn internet, exposing him, knowing that he's in another relationship with another woman. Never does she once think about the innocent person, knowing that she used to be in that predicament. See, sometimes as ladies, we forget. We allow our emotions to get the best of us, and we forget what it's like to be hurt. Sis, if you really wanted to, and I'm speaking to Ruby Rose and any other bitch that's like her, if you really wanted to get the point across to Haley, there was another way to do that. The internet was not it. The internet and putting that, exposing him like that could have been maybe a DM between you and her. And then maybe you and her could have had a woman-to-woman moment where you could have explained some things to her, because I sure wish some ex-girlfriends would have told me some shit about some of my past, you know, and maybe had we had a woman-to-woman, I would have been like, oh, hell no, you know? So, and that's okay. But I think how we do it, putting it on a public platform like that is embarrassing. And you should know how that feels because you were embarrassed, sis. He hurt you like that. So for you to go and do that and pass that pain on to another woman just lets us know you haven't healed. You still have feelings and you big mad. And that's not cute. So if you ever wanted to make a point about anything, okay, yeah, maybe you got your point across, but did you really get it across? Because to me, you look like the big bitter ex. And nobody likes them. Nobody likes the big bitter exes. I was about to do that on Valentine's Day and expose the ex because why are you contacting me? Yeah, I mean, you could do that. And you're right, Rose. Some of them are not women. Some of them are not. But in this situation, I think that Ruby could have contacted Haley and she would have yielded a different response. Because I do think that the response is that she wanted Haley to leave DDG. Maybe so she could have him, or she don't want to see him with nobody else. That's bitter. Ruby Rose, go get you some healing. Because you need it. Because you big hurt and that's not cute. Some people you can't talk to. Okay. So if you try, listen, all you could do is try. Ladies, all we could do is try to reach out in the most respectful manner, okay? In the most respectful way. And if the other woman doesn't receive it, it's okay. You've done your job. But I do think that it's worth a reach out, depending on the circumstance. Because Ruby Rose was responding. Okay, so you was with the shits. All right, whatever happened, and you couldn't get to him that night, sis. You know, so, you know, and that's probably why he left her alone. Because that's vindictive behavior. And so, in his mind, what are you good for other than the fuck? You know? So, if a man don't respect you enough to treat you with respect and be open and honest and let the world know if he's dealing with you, that he's dealing with you, if you guys have made it to that point, then you probably shouldn't be dealing with him. I think as women, we deserve better. And we sell ourselves short, and these men only do what we allow them to. I understand what Miss Ruby was trying to do, but I think there was another way to accomplish it. And if there's ever a situation, and there has been, where I've had someone reach out to me or ex reach out to me, and I call myself trying to let the current girl know, and the current girl feel however she feel, well, sis, you figure it out. But if I know that I reached out to you with good intentions and I got disrespect in return, I'll fall back. It's not a problem. I don't want him, so I'm not worried about him. But I would never put it on the internet. I would never do that. Because I don't want to be hurt like that. You know, hurt people hurt people. 9 times out of 10, when a person is hurting you or doing something to inflict some type of, it's because they're hurt. Ruby is big mad. She's big bitter. And you know, I don't judge a book by its cover, but sis, look at Halle. She's beautiful. She's beautiful. She's way more successful. I mean, and this is no shade, but it just is. This is facts, right? And she's doing her thing. So I don't know if she's DDG's type, and maybe Ruby knows that. You know what I'm saying? So it's giving. Oh, it's giving you upgraded, and I'm feeling some type of way about it. Like no shade, but DDG, you wrong. You wrong for that. You wrong, and Holly should leave your ass the fuck alone. You don't deserve her. Period. All right, because that's disrespectful on so many levels, and you know better. That's how I feel about it. Um, what else we got to talk about tonight? Oh, this is the one last thing that I want to talk about before we go. Um, the City Girls. I really like the City Girls together. I like them as a group. I pray that they weather this storm as a group, that they get through whatever it is that they're going through. I didn't know that they were even going through things. And they may not be, but for JT to do this interview and say that, there might be a little trouble in the water. So check out this clip.
Girls, what does the future of City Girls look like?
An album. Hopefully, the future of the City Girls can be the City Girls.
Mm-hmm.
And I pray that our egos does not like separate it,
Mm-hmm.
or the internet, or guys,
Mm-hmm.
or like nothing. You get what I'm trying to say? Like nothing.
Do you worry about that a little bit?
Sometimes I be on my shit. Sometimes she be on her shit. Like
you're human.
We're human. We're women. We're not girls.
Mm-hmm.
We're women. Like sometimes I want to be with my man.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like sometimes she want to be with her man, and I hope that that's not what be the reason.
Mm-hmm. Or interfere.
A
group is hard, man, because it's like a relationship.
I see it.
It's like being in a relationship, a marriage.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at the history of hip hop, the amount of groups that have managed to stay together the whole way through, this percentage is low.
So I don't know one.
The Locks.
And they still together?
They're still together since back then. Girls, what does the future of City Girls look like?
An album. Hopefully, the future of the City Girls can be the City Girls.
Mm-hmm.
And I pray that our egos does not like separate it,
Mm-hmm.
or the internet, or guys,
Mm-hmm.
or like nothing. You get what I'm trying to say? Like nothing.
Do you worry about that a little bit?
Sometimes I be on my shit. Sometimes she be on her shit. Like
you're human.
We're human. We're women. We're not girls.
Mm-hmm.
We're women. Like sometimes I want to be with my man.
Okay, so that was shots fired. I feel like JT threw a little shot in there. But I think that with time comes growth. Young Miami is living her best life. She is glowing right now. She looks really, really good, okay? And she's dealing with a multi-billionaire. So she started something through dealing with someone else. She's been presented with some other opportunities that bring her income. She has her Please Carisha podcast now. She's a spokesperson or one of the faces of Duce. And now she's into clothing apparel. She's making her velour sweatsuits, and everyone is buying them. I think that JT has dealt with some issues a little bit. And she's trying to figure things out, but never in her mind did she think that it wouldn't be a City Girls. And I think that Young Miami is like, I'm good with the without City Girls. And so they may not be seeing eye to eye right now. The truth is this: JT is the rapper. So I think if JT branched out, if she really took her career seriously and she branched out on her own, she would do just fine. We like Young Miami because we like JT. And we like them as a group. We don't like them as, well, I don't know if Young Miami would do as great as JT as a solo artist. JT definitely has the skill. Carisha, I agree. Carisha's the brand. But Carisha is the City Girls brand. You know what I'm saying? I think that if they split off individually, I could see Young Miami doing a few features, but like coming out with a solo album and like people buying it and people being featured on her album and wanting to work for her and her performing as a solo artist, I don't know. But I could see that for JT. I could see JT doing her thing. And I like the City Girls together. Like, I like them together. I do think that JT would be okay alone, but I like them together. And I think that it was JT is holding on to or trying to fight for the City Girls. Like, we came up from nothing together. And I don't want to do this thing without you. Like, I never, ever imagined it without you, Carisha. Like, I don't want to do this without you. And so I do think that JT suffers from some self-esteem issues and things like that. So I don't know how long she would last as a solo artist. But I do think that she has the potential to be a solo artist. I think that as long as Carisha stays with Diddy, she could do a lot of things. They're both amazing young women. I love them. Like, I think that they're super, super dope. We got some comments here. Hold on. She wouldn't survive in music. Who wouldn't survive? You talking about JT Rowe? And they are good. They are a good balance. They are a good balance. And there's no doubt in my mind that Young Miami loves JT. She held JT down. She did everything that she needed to do for the City Girls. She was under a lot of strife. You know, they were saying, oh, you ain't nothing without JT. You know, you can't rap. You can't, you know, she took it all on the chin. Okay, Carisha. And she held it down. And then JT come home and they do their thing for a little bit. I think that they're amazing together. And I really, really hope that they get it together. Like, I love the City Girls as a group. I do not like them as separate entities. I don't like them as separate entities. So tonight we're going to close the show on a good note. I don't know if this is really a good note because this man spent a lot of years in prison, but I am happy that he is free, and I pray that he receives reparations because you can't give him back the time. Okay, so he should be paid in full for every hour that he spent doing time for a crime that he did not commit. This deserves national attention. So let's run it. Look at God, man, who served 28 years in prison for a murder that he did not commit. Mr. Lamar Johnson, okay? He has been freed after his conviction was overturned. In Missouri, a judge overturned his conviction. He was serving, I believe, a life sentence where he completed 28 years in prison. God damn it, that is a life sentence. 28 years. I could not imagine. And now you throw him back into society and you expect for him to survive and just be able to get up and just operate. This is terrible. You know, it's a bittersweet thing. He deserves to be free. I'm happy that he's free. I'm praying for him and his family. And you know, it's just a hot ass mess. Okay. But yeah, it's crazy. But you know, I'm happy that man is free. And they have let him out. He deserves that. I'm going to leave us with some words of encouragement from our good TV mama, Miss Jennifer Lewis.
To accept that human beings have one job: self-care. Take care of yourself so that when the people you love fall, your arms will be strong. Human beings have one job: self-care. Take care of yourself so that when the people you love fall, your arms will be strong. Human beings have one job: self-care. Take care of yourself so that when the people you love fall, your arms will be strong.
Listen, lately I've been pushing self-care a lot. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself so that you're able to operate as the best version of yourself and to be able to be there for the ones that are around you. We're gonna bring this show because I've been on here for a minute. And I'm gonna tell you something. Taking care of yourself, you can't save everybody. You can't. You gotta let some people go. You got to let some people go. Okay? You got to let some people go. So I'm gonna close out the show with 2 clips from my girl Mayada. Okay, she's an artist that I absolutely love. Y'all check her out. Check out her music. And yeah, I will see you guys next Tuesday for Talks with Ty Tuesdays. Talks with Ty out. Bye. Stay for the clip.
That's not a flex, that's to let you know I'm not the one who took 3 or 4. Got really tired of waiting at doors. Just someone with no right to tell me where to go. So I'm taking it in my hands before I'm only taking back everything that belongs to me. You ain't gonna come doing control Z, undo all that I have done. I'm back on my way, yeah. Fuck out my face, you won't see me break, cause I know what made me, yeah. Stay out of my lane, hear me when I say I'm not here to save you. I'm not here to save you. That's for you when you make up, cause I'm on my way up. I'm back on my way. I can't save nobody. I put my cape down, sorry. I'm gonna need some boundaries, cause I'm keeping my peace. I can't save nobody. I put my cape down, sorry. I'm gonna need some boundaries, cause I can't save.
Oh, hey Angel, is that you? Listen, child. Ooh, you kind of caught me off guard there, but that's all right. It's good to see you, girl. Where you been? What took you so long to come back? Anywho, I'm happy you're here. Do me a favor. Go on over to styleseat.com/Touched by Ty Hair Co. and book your girl. If you're in the DC, DMV area and you need to get your zoots done or that face glam, hit me up. Books are always open and I'm always accepting new clients. Go on and book me on Style Seat. Head over to Instagram @Touched by Ty Hair Co. and click that book now button or give us a call 202-539-2202 to set up your appointment or consultation. You know I love you. You know I'm happy that you came back. It's good to see you. Stay tuned for the video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'll see you in a sec.